Alrighty, guys. We're live here. Oops. Just a little bit of a red day here. Let's see. I'm live. Alright, guys, getting everything posted here. Tom Markham, that's awesome stuff. I'm gonna have to delete. Let's see. So, scanner software that I use. Okay, it should be. Oops, well, we gotta go here. As you guys can see, today is kind of a small red day. There it is. You know, we were green on the day, and then I saw DPW setting up and tried to short it. Got on the front side of the move and paid a little bit of a price on that one, just out of frustration, basically. It's out of frustration that this week's been really slow after last week's crazy week. This week's been really slow for me, partially just because I haven't been taking my scalps and locking it up. Another reason is just because, pretty much similar concept. I'm trying to hit home runs in certain stocks, and they're just not paying out. Been up decent amount on almost everything that I get in this week, but I just never lock it up. What the heck's going on with GTEC? And that was just the price that I paid. So I want to cover today's trading day here in a moment. Live. And then, what's another? ENGFRSX. Okay, there's that. All right, then I'm gonna go live on TikTok now. Alrighty, guys. We're live here at NoMicroTrading.com. So today, like I said, red day. Unfortunately, a small red day. We had a crazy last week, and then I was green on the day, but then I saw DPW starting to really start to I started to see basically, let's see, GTEC's on the scanners. I don't know what's going on with GTEC. Something's going on with that thing. But I caught the front side of DPW on the short, and that was that. I tried to play LMFA today. That didn't work out. I tried to play OCGN. That didn't work out. You can see I'm trying to buy it here, and it just didn't pan out. I tried to. So this is the most frustrating was GME. Trade Zero didn't have any shorts available on GameStop, and I was really asking them for shorts big time when this thing was extending. Where's the 1 minute? Literally, I was on the chat box asking them for shorts. They finally opened it up, but it was just a hair too late. I was really looking at GameStop for a short. in the 37s and 38s, and I paid the price. I ended up getting the shares, but it started falling, and I didn't feel comfortable. I felt comfortable kind of shorting it into the parabolic move. If we go to the 1 minute here, let's go to the 1 minute. Is this the 1 minute? I felt good about shorting it into the parabolic with the volume spike, and how extended it was, kind of on the uptrend. But I got the shares a little too late, and ended up paying the price. Meaning I got FOMO, and that could have been a nice, solid, big green trade, that short. I know I would have nailed it with the strategies that I use. I would have been short probably $37.50, maybe $38 a share. That's just the price I paid, unfortunately. Was trying to get a hold of them, and they just got my shares a little too late. And then I bought the shares. There was like $300 for the borrows, and then I felt like I needed to short it, but it kind of cost me because I was just going long and shorting it, and it was just frustrating. On that one, on GameStop, and then ABBV I shorted for like a small little winner, right in the 120 or 112-ish range. We started to extend, and I shorted it. Yeah, you can see I shorted up in here and covered right there. And then this thing broke out again. LMFA was something that I was watching, and I was trying to see if this was going to break out today, and I was trying to just buy all the dips. You can see me just trying to buy all the dips. And really, we didn't get a breakout. The daily... it looks like the daily is setting up to potentially break out. Hopefully tomorrow we get one more gap down and hit the middle of the candle, which would be like 150-ish range. We'll see, but that one didn't end up panning out, and just kind of a flat day today, guys. It's slow today. It's been slow this week. I realized if I could, I should just be scalping plays and just making small plays throughout the day and adding them up, not trying to hit home runs, because the home runs, they work and they'll pan out, but if they don't, then I've now gone over the past 2 days kind of not doing a whole lot, just trying to catch some trades, and that's a lesson that you got to learn, is just making sure you opportunity cost. My opportunity cost was piss poor the past couple days, and I gotta get better with that. But overall, we're really just break even on the week after last week's crazy week. So we're not red or anything, which is fine. I mean, very easily could be red as a trader on this week, after last week especially. Rig RG coach, awesome. Glad to see a big day. But tomorrow, I'm hoping to get some fireworks going. It's been kind of slow and made some mistakes, but I need to size down a little bit on certain stocks. I need to just take it easy and make sure, I'm sizing in properly and just taking small wins as the day goes along. That's what I was doing in the beginning when I opened this account, and kind of being okay with a scalp here, a scalp there, but we'll see. Today and this past week, I've been trying to hit home runs, and it hasn't really panned out. So looking forward to tomorrow and trying to hit, base hits, and then if the home run comes about, make sure to take the home run. But I ended up short. The reason why I went green-red at the close, I was green, but then I went red at the close was so it's DPW. DPW, we went straight up. I mean, we can look at this from this standpoint. I mean, literally, it just went straight up. This is the 5 minute. Now we go to the 1 minute. It just went straight up. And so I started shorting it, I believe somewhere, I think I had an average of like 615-ish. Saw this come up, and then, came back down, and then we had a nice push through, and I just had to cover my shares, and then I tried to reshort it, and I did. I ended up being down I think as much as like 90,000 on my short, but I worked my way out of it for like a $12,000 loser. And I'm proud of myself for that. But just got the front side a little too much, and you can see, that squeeze there was kind of the top 150,000 shares there on DPW going through. I worked my way out of the short, so that's okay. It's just frustrating because that could have put me at a decent green day to where I could have pulled profits, But again, guys, that's just trading. You're going to have ups and you're going to have downs. And it's been kind of boring for me this week, but I'm learning. I continue to learn with this new account, with the increased buying power that I have now. I'm starting to realize, okay, maybe I should tune it back. Maybe I should just start taking little base hits here and there and just taking trades here and there. And that can add up to a nice day. But I've, over the past 2 or 3 days, it's been kind of, trading here, trading there, and kind of just trying to have that 1 or 2 stocks do it for me instead of, scattering around and trying to make sure I take advantage of everything in front of me. Again, guys, as I was saying today, I am great. Or I was talking about the short that I tried to put on it. But as I was saying today, guys, and as I was saying yesterday, you guys have to have a plan, I don't want anybody in a trade that you feel like you don't have an edge. Because if you don't have an edge, then why are you in the trade? And it's got to be a proven edge that works for you. It can't just be an edge that you say is an edge. It has to actually be a statistic fact that works for you. And you've actually looked at it, and you've actually done it time and time again. And you've looked back at chart patterns, and you've looked back at volume, and you've looked back at the catalysts and things like that have actually worked. It's a proven thing for you. And that's the reality. It has to be something that works. And if you don't have an edge in your trade, or if you don't have an edge in a trade you're taking, then why are you taking it? You know what I mean? There's no reason. Because then you're just wasting your time. You might as well literally go to the casino. Okay, I'm gonna keep harping this because it needs to be a thing. You guys got to be smart. You guys got to take the proper setups that work for you. Just because there's certain things that people are talking about throughout the day doesn't mean you take those trades. Whatever works in your niche, in your repertoire, and your strategies, and your foundation, and you kind of build on it. Emotionally and psychologically, we can all handle things differently. We might see things the same way, the chart or the catalyst, but at the end of the day, we can all handle things differently. And, that's just going to be based upon, make sure you ask yourself, are you in a trade that that you've studied, that you've had the time to put the effort in to realize that you have an edge? Okay, and if you don't have the edge, then why are you in the trade? You might as well go to the casino. Literally. I mean, it just frustrates me sometimes when people get into things and they're like, okay, well, this is going to happen and no reason why. Why are you in it then? Instead of being in a stock instead of being in a stock that you're like, okay, this looks great, this is awesome, and just saying that, and just like thinking that, you know what you're doing and the right moves that you're making. At the end of the day, is it proven? Has it worked for you consistently? And if it hasn't, people ask me in chat, well, what do you think? What do you like? What is this? What is that? Well, if you're asking me what you like and if I should do this and if I should do that, then you need to put the time in to study to keep grinding to figure out what edge you're going to build for yourself, because that's what we're here for. We're here to be a successful trader and a successful entrepreneur. And in order to do that, you have to test things out. It didn't just all start sunshine and rainbows. I lost in the beginning and now I'm where I'm at, but it didn't just happen because I just sat around and hoped that someone else would just do things for me. You have to have and be in something that you feel like you've proven to yourself that works. Okay, and if you're not, then why are you in it? Instead of trading, you should be literally building an edge for yourself before you trade, right? Because if you're just getting into something for no reason, then guys, what are you doing? Let's go play some blackjack. You know what I mean? Like that doesn't make any sense. All right, guys, that's really it for me today. Quick stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed your trading day. Hopefully you guys had a great trading day. If you haven't already, check out the links in the description below for the free chat room. So DPW, I kind of shorted the front side and kind of got crushed on a little bit. It could have been a lot worse, but I worked myself out of it. LMFA, it probably gaps down again. It's kind of got that look of just pushing down. Didn't have the strength that we wanted it to have today. OCGN kind of failed on us. That was an interesting pop there. FCFC was crazy. That was a nice little run, short squeeze, and then it looks like Bitcoin's kind of taking that one. And 8BBV, I shorted this one right in here and covered here. What was the other one? GameStop, I was looking to short, literally like right in here. Would have been a nice winner. Could have been $40, $50, $60, $70,000 winner there. But didn't get my shares in time, and that's okay. You know, they had the shares, they offered the shares. I just didn't get on with them in time, and I tried to rush it, but that's okay. You know, we live and we move on. Let's see here. What other positions today? Solo. I ended up getting in on Solo. I was watching this one today. I started longing in here and then long some more in here. This red candle here was kind of confirmation that was the bottom there. And then we perked all the way back up to 850. I ended up getting out like somewhere in here. Or maybe it was even in here because I was trying to play other things and hit home runs. But that didn't work out. So lesson learned. Got to continue to learn. Continue to study. OCG went nuts. No, it didn't. What other ones today? Why was it? It could have been a nice short. Tesla's still hanging around. Anyways, guys. As always, guys, please subscribe to the channel. If you got on TikTok, join me on YouTube, KXIN the Man, YouTube, KXIN the Man. Again, if you're on TikTok, join me on YouTube, KXIN the Man, YouTube, KXIN the Man. Today was just a slower day. Things that I learned, just take trades. There was a lot of different moving things today, and I could have just traded, each and every one of them for nice solid wins and racked up, a 7-figure day, no stress. But, I just try to get into stocks and hold it throughout the entire day, and it cost me. So, every day I'm learning more and more about myself, even to this day. So we just got to keep pushing and keep grinding. Wish we were in the play. Yeah, I wish we were too, Scott. That was not a good game, unfortunately. That was one of the worst games I've ever seen for the Seahawks. Alrighty, guys. I'm going to head on out here. I appreciate every single one of you guys for coming on. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon below for making videos. Cheers.